Hickok 45. Is that a pretty sight? I think it is, because it's a coach gun, and it's going to be a coach gun Slugfest day. And let's start out with a little pot smoking. I think that's appropriate right there. And let's put one on that target right away. Put the left barrel on that. Oh yes, coach gun, nothing like it. I was in a cowboy mood. We have not done a Slugfest with a coach gun, double barrel shotgun. What's wrong with us? Yeah, really. Why have we not done this? I don't know. You really don't think in terms of a double barrel being a rifle, or unless you're an African hunter, you know, someone who I don't know, goes back into the day when you used to do a lot of hunting with the double rifles. Have you ever seen one of those? They're really expensive. A lot of them made, I think, by the English. But generally speaking, I don't know, I just never think of something with two barrels like this in terms of throwing slugs accurately. But that's okay, whether we can or not. Let's see, let's take them off my belt. How's that? I got my bandolier on. Let's just load a couple more and shoot something. All right. Now these are slugs. There's a gallon of water. Woo! There was a gallon of water. What about a bowling pin? I wonder if we can hit that. Yeah, we did. So anyway, this is my shotgun. And then don't forget the Sonoran Desert Institute. You might learn how to work on one of these things by taking a distance learning course. There are hands-on elements, of course, to their program. But you can get a degree in firearms technology. You can get some gunsmithing courses. A lot of good courses there. So we appreciate sdi.edu's help. Okay. What should we shoot next? Let's take a couple more out of my chest rig here. I know you're going to want me to try to hit the gong, aren't you? You know what? One thing I did, I set up a bucket we'll shoot at some point, and maybe, if y'all are good, and don't make fun of me, I might get really brave and pull both barrels at the same time, because we have two triggers. We can do that with this thing. We have done it before, all right? So it definitely helps you earn your man card. But why don't we try to put one on the gong? Let's try to put two on the gong. Okay, the right barrel first. Left barrel. Boom. We got him. All right. Not bad. I know what, that tank ought to sound good. Let's put a couple on it, or one. Oh, look at that smoke wafting out of there. It's not a propane tank, it's a big old tank. I don't know if I hit it or not. I didn't hear it. Didn't make the sound it usually does, which might mean I missed it. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice, huh? Pretty cool. By the way, we also want to thank appmex.com. Check the links in our description and follow those links. Got the Hickok 45's favorites page and everything. Lots of good, numismatic coins and bullion, silver, gold, whatever you're into. And a lot of shooters are into that. So, John and I have ordered from them long before they worked with us. Great outfit, great outfit. So, speaking of great outfits, don't I look pretty in my cowboy hat? And also, had to wear a Colt, I mean, it just seemed appropriate. Got my David Colt on, big stag handle, 7.5 inch Colt single action. What a beauty. All right. Yeah, in a cowboy mood. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm just sort of explaining what I'm up to. All right. I enjoy this as much as shooting a Benelli M4. They're both great. I wonder what's in that black bucket. Let's find out. Oh, it had water in it. Look at that. I'll be darned. I'll bet it's the same thing in the other one. Let's see. Yeah, nothing like a 5-gallon bucket of water, right? To open the easy way. Nothing like having the right tool for opening things, I have to say. Like a gallon jug of water, it opens those quite well too. Whoa, knocked the sign down. Oh, you think you're getting away, buddy? I'm sorry, you're not. Woo! All right. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Is that cool? Oh yeah. Gun smoke. If that's not gun smoke, I don't know what is. Oh no, wait a minute. It's shotgun smoke. You know, some people like to be specific. You folks that were in the military and had a drill sergeant gave you a hard time about calling your rifle a gun. Remember, you got in trouble every time? I'd be in big trouble, wouldn't I? Because, you know, to me, they're guns. Okay. All right. What else? Let's go over there and try that buffalo. Well, look at that. Let's try the ram. I tell you what, this is a pretty versatile piece of hardware, isn't it? That's not bad. Double barrel. You know what, John? I'm going to put one on that other buffalo if I can. I don't know if you were here or not, or if you've seen it yet, or if we've posted it yet, because, you know, we're all in sort of this weird YouTube time warp. But we did a video, and you either already know what I'm talking about, or you will. And I just couldn't knock down that buffalo. He would not fall. All right, we're going to see if he'll fall today. Yeah, we got you. Let's try that other ram. Yep, a slug tends to roll the target over, no doubt about it. Oh, look at that. Is that cool? So what were we shooting at that buffalo, John? Oh, it was a 45 ACP. And he was just laughing at us. You'll know when you see it. I probably put 10 or more hits on him. And he just stood there and laughed at us. So, didn't have any larger artillery on the table at the time. We will take care of that in the future, though. Maybe we'll just have this thing out. So I'm pretty well pleased. Yeah, what a rifle. All you got's a little bead down there, and that's okay. Again, this is the Rossi Overland. You've seen it before, probably. And I've had it a good while. I've had, this is the second, I guess, one I've had. And I used to shoot cowboy action shooting with this one. And then the other one I had, I broke the forearm on it and never could find one that would fit or replace it. So I ran across another one at a cowboy shoot. A guy was selling, and I bought it because these are neat. I had one of these back in the early 70s. This was my first, actually I've had three, I guess. Oh, John, I've lost track. Yeah, I think I had that one. No, that's the one that broke, I think, actually. Maybe it's just my second one. I'll have to think about it. It'll come to me. But I've had a couple, three of them. And I remember having this thing back in the early 70s. It was, gosh, the first shotgun like this I ever had. And I'd go out and shoot it, and it would really kick. I was firing high brass, hot stuff like this, and wasn't used to it at the time. And I had no pad on it. And, boy, it kicked me. I'd skin my knuckles, because when you got two triggers, what you have to watch, I've pointed out before, is you shoot that left barrel, which is the rear trigger, and that's almost always the case when you have two triggers. The front trigger is the right barrel, and the other one's the left. When you're firing that left one, you can see your knuckles almost against the rear of that trigger. So if you don't have that thing on your shoulder, it's nice and steady, boom, that comes back and just skin your knuckle on you if you're not careful. All right, shoots both ways. So I'm gonna get, well, I think I can hit a 2-liter maybe with this thing. Let's try those orange ones. Oh, I knew that was off. I pulled over to the left. So everybody realizes, new folks, new to guns and everything, we are shooting slugs now. I know somebody tunes in late and they wow, he can't hit that with a shotgun. We are shooting bullets here. We're shooting slugs, okay? Just to let you know, that's the difference. Hence the name of the video, Slugfest, okay? So that's what we're shooting, and I'm gonna have to put a couple more in. We won't keep you too long. but I want to shoot a couple of these targets since it is kind of a target-rich environment. And I just missed that orange 2-liter. I don't like that. Yeah. Okay, let's try this this one here atop the tree. Boom. Maybe those barrels are regulated pretty well. Gun smoke. More gun smoke. Yeah, man. You other cowboys out there, you know how great these are to shoot. You don't even have to be a cowboy. Let's do, I'm going to hit the gong again with that right barrel. I can't believe I missed it before. Yeah, that's better. Now, this 2-liter. Boom. Pretty nice. All right, am I ready to keep my promise? All right, I'm gonna who's gonna catch me? I'm gonna pull both barrels at the same time on that bucket. I thought it might be interesting to have a piece of metal. Even if it knocks it off and it goes crazy, I'll retrieve it because I just want to see how far, how they group, okay? All right. Now here's where I'll skin my knuckles if I'm not careful. Plus I'll knock myself over. All right. Y'all catch me now. Oh! Ouch. That hurt. Oh, that hurt. I mean, my finger mainly, not my, well, it hurt shoulder a little bit, but it hurt my finger. All right, I wanted to see how it did there, where they went. All right, there's the 2 holes. Whew. Wow. Oh, man. That's a handful, I tell you. Oh, boy. I am not recoil sensitive, but, you know, when you fire 2 of those babies off at one time, whew, it, you know it. I should have put some gloves on. Because that knuckle issue I was telling you about, oh boy, it really hit my knuckle hard. It's really tough to avoid when you pull both triggers at the same time, okay? And that kicked, that hit hard. That's kind of like rearing back and just punching somebody in the shoulder really hard. So, I'm not dislocated though. So, we did this in a video, John, well, gosh, well, it's been probably 8 years or more. We had a giant pumpkin and had it filled with water. And we set it there and shot the thing. I remember in the video, I don't know what we called that thing, but giant pumpkin kill or something. It's still there, posted. I had a different pad on here, and just as I was about to shoot, I was loading it, it fell off on the ground. You can see in the video. And so when I went to shoot, I didn't even have the pad on and put both of them in it at once. Yeah, I hate that on the knuckles. It really gets you. All right, now I'll be gun shy. Okay, we'll take a couple more shots, let y'all go. I'm really pleased with how this thing shoots though. You know, I mean, you can pretty much hit whatever you want to. And we've got a milk jug left there, so, wow, look at the devastation out there. Look at the devastation. Let's pop that guy. Oh yeah, 1 barrel's a pussycat now. There's a bowling pin. Boom. Not bad, not bad. I'll load a couple more and put them on the gong maybe, and then I'll let you all go. I know you got lots to do. Probably you've got a double barrel shotgun you're dying to get out and shoot both barrels at once on, right? All right. So this is fun. Okay, Mr. Gong. All right, good way to end it. I highly recommend firing the barrels separately. It's actually a lot of fun. Firing them together that is a load. And then you realize I'm such a genius, I figured this out. a lot of double barrel shotguns, especially more modern ones, and even some of the older ones, they have one trigger. You know, so when you fire, it fires the first barrel, and you pull it again, fires the second barrel. My over and under Satori is that way. The Browning, you know, it's all, you know, a lot of them are that way. So you have to have two triggers to do that. Okay, does that make sense? That makes sense. And you know, be careful if you do it. You know, we have the disclaimer, I think, in every description. We are professionals. Don't try this at home. And that you don't want to necessarily try it at home unless you've done a lot of shooting, because that kicks hard. Okay, with high brass. Now you can put field loads in there, which I would normally have done, but you know, I don't know any field load, light load slugs, you know, really out there. So so it's nice putting a couple of high brass in there and doing that with it. Okay, that will get your attention, no doubt about it. So I don't know if you can tell from the video how it hit, but it did kick pretty hard. I could definitely feel that. That kicked harder than the .458 Winchester Magnum I used to have, I'll have to say. So, and it ought to. 2 ounces of lead. Oh gosh, you know what? I'm sorry, can I keep you 1 second longer? Look what I forgot. There's a cinder block down there. We can't let that go, can we? Yeah, you can tell we're highly structured and organized, don't you? All right. Yeah, I've got to hit the cinder block. Well, I'll just cock one at a time. We might not need the second one. You never know. Boom. That's good enough. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, just wouldn't have felt right leaving that down there. So, anyway, the old Rossi Overland coach gun. It's I've had a lot of fun with these shotguns, including this one. I've used this one in several cowboy action matches. It's been a while. I had another one I just wore out. There was hardly any finish left on the barrel or anything, and finally it broke, and I hated that. But good old shotguns, not easy to find, actually. And I'm not sure they're the best made necessarily, but they're made pretty well, and they're made I think pretty authentically, because the hammers are real. You know, there are some of these where the hammer is not really a hammer, it's just the firing pins internally and all that, and the hammer's not really doing anything. It's mostly cosmetic, or it's activating something inside differently than this does. Here you can see the firing pin, and you know, where it comes out, it's a real hammer. So anyway, pretty cool. Nothing cooler than a double barrel coach gun. If you've seen many westerns, if you've seen us acting like we're in a western, you know that already, right? So anyway, I'll let you go, and pretty fun slug fest. Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. It just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistol.com, talongungrips.com, and also while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter, The Real Hickok45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.